This story is about a 37-year-old woman from Paris whose peaceful morning jog at the Thoiry Zoo took an unexpected and tragic turn. She had traveled from the bustling city of Paris to the peaceful surroundings of the zoo's safari lodges in search of a peaceful escape and a one-of-a-kind wildlife experience. The day began beautifully with clear skies and a gentle breeze, promising the perfect start to her day. However, what started out as a peaceful run in the fresh morning air quickly turned into a terrifying experience. In a tragic twist, the woman found herself in a restricted area where she came across a pack of Arctic wolves. How did a seemingly innocent jog end so dramatically and devastatingly? Today, we'll look at the details of this shocking incident, which has left many questions unanswered and hearts heavy with concern. The 37-year-old woman, whose name has not been identified, was staying at the Thoiry Zoo for a relaxing family getaway with her mother and baby. They had booked one of the zoo safari-style lodges, which offers a unique experience of staying close to wild animals, especially Arctic wolves. These lodges are advertised as peaceful retreats where visitors can watch the wolves from the comfort of their rooms, surrounded by nature. Lodges in the wolf zone promise silence, rest, and disconnection, according to the zoo's advertisements. They offer a one-of-a-kind, very intimate experience with the Arctic wolves. You'll be able to see them from the living room. The woman was described as active and decided to go for a morning jog after spending the night at the lodge. At some point during her run, she wandered into a restricted area in the zoo, which is meant to be accessed only by vehicles. Unfortunately, this led to a tragic encounter with 3 wolves. It was a calm and clear morning on June 23, 2024 at the Thoiry Zoo, about 25 miles west of Paris. The sky was bright with a light breeze gently moving through the trees. Visitors staying at the zoo safari lodges woke up to the sounds of animals stirring in the distance. The weather was perfect for a morning walk or jog, cool but not too cold and peaceful enough to enjoy nature. Among the guests was a 37-year-old woman. On that quiet morning, the woman decided to go for a jog. She left the lodge and began her run, likely thinking it was a perfect way to start the day in such a beautiful setting. The Thoiry Zoo, located 40 kilometers west of Paris, is a well-known wildlife park that offers visitors an immersive experience with animals from around the world. Spanning 90 hectares, the zoo is home to over 750 animals, including Arctic wolves, lions, giraffes, and more. It was founded in 1968 by Paul de la Penus, whose family has owned the local Thoiry Chateau for centuries. The park is famous for its safari-style tours, where visitors can drive through the vast enclosures and observe animals in more natural open settings. The park prides itself on providing intimate, nature-immersive experiences, often marketed as a way to escape the city and reconnect with wildlife just 40 minutes from Paris. However, what was supposed to be an unforgettable experience took a tragic turn during one family's visit. At some point during her jog, she unknowingly ventured into an area of the park meant to be accessed only by cars, a restricted zone where guests are not allowed to walk. She may have been distracted by the scenic beauty around her, unaware that she was getting closer to danger. The area she entered was part of the park's safari zone, where wild animals, including Arctic wolves, roam freely. Suddenly, up ahead, she saw them, 3 Arctic wolves. Her heart raced as the wolves locked eyes with her. Instinctively, she slowed her pace and tried to back away quietly, hoping to avoid any threat. But it was too late. The wolves, sensing her presence, began to move toward her, their movements quick and predatory. She got panicked and tried to run, but the wolves were faster. In a split second, they lunged at her. One wolf bit her on the back, knocking her off balance. She tried to get back on her feet, scrambling desperately to escape, but another wolf grabbed her leg, its sharp teeth sinking into her calf. She screamed, the sound echoing through the empty park, but there was no one nearby to help. She tried to fight back, swinging her arms to keep them away, but the wolves were relentless. One of them leaped at her, biting her neck as she struggled to get away. Blood soaked her clothes as she kicked and twisted, desperately attempting to escape their jaws. Her cries became weaker as the wolves persisted in their brutal attack. Just as she thought she couldn't fight any longer, her screams were heard by zookeepers. First responders arrived at the scene very quickly after hearing her cries. They managed to drive the wolves away and get her to safety, but the damage was already done. The wolves were moved back to their designated area, and the woman was rushed to the hospital where her life was in grave danger. Thankfully, her condition has stabilized, but the attack left her with serious injuries. Christelle Bercini, president of the WOW Safari Tourism Group, explained in a news briefing that the woman had entered a zone with electrical barriers in place to prevent animals from leaving, but these barriers did not prevent humans from entering the area. The Thoiry Zoo has always prided itself on providing a safe and immersive wildlife experience. This tragic event has tarnished its reputation, raising serious concerns about the effectiveness of its safety procedures. The wolves involved were Arctic wolves, a species native to the northern regions of Canada and Alaska. These wolves are known for their resilience and adaptability in harsh environments. In their natural habitat, Arctic wolves are skilled hunters and highly social animals, living in tight-knit packs that rely on teamwork for survival. At the zoo, the Arctic wolves were kept in a designated area meant to simulate their natural environment, providing them with ample space to roam and exhibit their natural behaviors. The enclosure was designed to be secure with electric fences and other barriers intended to keep both animals and visitors safe. The wolves' reactions was aggressive and intense as they responded to the perceived threat by attacking. In their wild state, wolves are known to be protective of their territory and pack members. While such attacks on humans are rare, they can occur if the animals feel their safety is compromised. The tragic encounter highlights the importance of adhering to safety protocols in environments where wild animals are present. It underscores the need for clear and effective barriers to ensure that both visitors and animals remain protected and that natural behaviors do not lead to dangerous situations. Thank you for watching. If you want more excitement, simply click on the next video. Don't miss out. Hit the subscribe button for more amazing stories. Until next time, stay safe.